Live. So, welcome back to another episode of Militia Uncut. BDK C's out for the week because he's sick. So,
episode 4, Thirsty Thursdays.
Thirsty at the Thursdays.
Feel me? Thought Thursdays. I don't really know what else. What else you can say? Not really Throwback Thursday.
Actually, that leads into my topic.
Throwback Thursday?
Nah, I was gonna say top 5 Thursday
because
basically, something I've done. You ever seen Top 5, the Chris Rock movie? Well, basically, in that movie, like the overarching theme in there is that there's characters at each point of the movie that state their top 5 rappers, and then they give like a 6-man, like an honorable mention or whatever. But I turn that into my own thing. Like I said with the Truth Tuesdays, on Thursdays, I do top 5 Thursdays where like I pick a topic or whatever, and it's like my top 5 in that category, and then I'll like give my honorable mention or whatever. So I was thinking we could do that as a group, you know, like a top 5 movies, top 5 albums, like something that all of us can like talk about and be like, yo, what's your top 5 out of whatever, you know what I mean? So like my top 5 movies, or top 5 albums, or top 5 actors, top 5 whatever, top 5 cars you would want, like, you know, top 5 whatever. So I was thinking if you had me, like, you know, we could try to do something like that.
So what specifically?
Yeah, what specifically?
I could do my top 5 movies.
Go ahead, sir.
I don't even have a list of top 5 movies.
See, that's what I was saying. I wanted it to be one like maybe all of us could do, but I don't know what's something all of us could list the top 5 of.
So how about we come back to that then?
Alright.
Because I don't think any of us are ready except for probably you.
Gotcha.
So he looks like he doesn't know
I got one.
today's day is.
I got one that we could all do.
Okay. What are you about to say? Top 5 porn stars.
Close. Top 5 porn categories.
Categories?
Yeah, you know how P.
Amateur. Nah, I'm balling.
Oh, that's one of mine.
Nah, that's one of mine too.
Fun. It's fun. This show's rated M, so we're proud.
Amateur.
Nah, amateur, interracial,
Yo, this is crazy.
Do I have to put should I put the tag in there too or no?
What tag?
No, I'm not gonna put that tag in there. That shit is wild.
Okay.
Niggas is gonna be looking at me to the left. Like, I'm good. I ain't gonna put that tag.
I got my honorable mention.
Interracial, POG.
Pog?
POG.
Oh, POV.
Yeah, fat ass white girl.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's what that is? I never knew what that stood for.
Never knew what the fuck that stood for?
Really? I never clicked it. Oh, okay. Cool.
I never clicked it because I never knew what it stood for. So.
It's something I'm going to look at tonight.
I never knew what it stood for.
That's good. Amateur, interracial, POG, homegrown, or homemade, or whatever the fuck you want to.
But isn't that similar to amateur, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but
okay.
It's some different.
Gotcha.
POG, and I guess Ebony. So, yeah, Ebony / Latino. Nah, I don't really watch Latino that much. So, Ebony, definitely.
Got it.
You got one. You good to go? I've got mine.
You go first.
Alright.
Go before me.
What the fuck are you about to drop?
No,
I'm about to drop the bomb.
So yeah, in no particular order.
This nigga shit about to be nasty.
Amateur, anal, blowjob, public, and threesomes. Honorable mention, glory holes.
I'm fucking dead.
Oh damn! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's not your.
Oh mine.
Your top 5.
Okay. Ebony. Yeah.
I might try to glue it together.
Ebony, Latina.
Ask my brother to get you another one. He's over there.
Oh yeah, right. Ebony and Latina. Casting.
Oh, okay. I fucks with it too. I fucks with it sometimes.
I like the cast couch. I like the new one.
Is the net video is like
The black nigga, the fucking bitch.
yeah. His voice is super creepy though. That's the only thing like it's like ugh, but it kind of makes me weird about it. But yeah. Yeah. Ebony, Latina casting. Amateur, I guess, and feet. There you go. I have a foot fetish. I wasn't ever planning on revealing that, but you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Can't judge you.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna judge the fuck out of you. No, I'm joking.
You're not.
I mean, I said glory hole, so anyway.
It's a little different, but nobody cares. Everybody I like pretty feet. I'm not like I don't have a fetish though, but I appreciate pretty feet on a female. Feel me? I think it's a good part of females, to be honest with you. Like, what part of your female do y'all look at, like, after you look at, like, her face? Like, y'all can definitely glue this shit together. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna glue this shit back together. I'll probably have mad shards in my mouth.
So you probably.
No.
I'll get going.
No.
Why are you insisting on that? Like, you don't want the shards.
So, like I was saying, so what's the second part of the female anatomy that y'all look at after?
You said after the face, right?
Yes.
I'm a butt guy. I like.
You look at the butt.
I like to look at the butt. It makes me happy.
Breasts.
I look at the feet. I look at the shoes. Like I like to see what type of shoes she's on, cause if she don't got something that I could kind of fuck with, I probably won't fuck with it. Be honest with you.
The type of shoes she wears, really?
Cause that shows it shows your personality. I feel like sometimes.
It does. It definitely does.
Like you can gauge. Okay, she's into fashion, so I could probably talk to her about fashion or
okay.
Shit like that.
She's wearing the dunks, then she's a baller.
But can't you tell that through?
Nigga, what?
But can't you tell that through her like shirts and like her dresses or whatever?
Sometimes, but sometimes it's really subtle. Sometimes you might have somebody that just has a plain white tee and then they have like $500 sneakers on. So you don't really know.
Is that the girl you want to talk to? The one with the $500 sneakers on?
Not necessarily. My girl's not huge into fashion, so she likes it, but it's not. She's not huge on it, so no, not necessarily.
I can appreciate a girl with a good sense of like sneaker style, like like when she wears like a certain type of shoe that's like, oh, I peeped that you rock those, like that's dope. I don't necessarily care as far as like boots and like stuff like that, like the big name brands. I don't really care about that. But if you have like a nice pair of sneakers or whatever, I'll be like, oh, all right, cool. I can respect that because I wear sneakers. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what type of heels you wear, I don't care about that because that doesn't mean anything to me. It's just you just wore those are your heels.
Honestly, I think I'm a sucker for a nice pair of boots.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Boots.
Boots.
The boots. Oh, the boots. Oh, I'm a sucker for the boots.
You stupid. What kind of boots? Like
just nice boots, like
the leather ones.
The leather ones with the zip up on the side, the one with the little heel on the back, and the knee high ones. Oof.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Heard it.
Yep.
Heard it.
I don't know what about it. I have no idea. Just. If I could just have sex with a girl and she just be butt ass naked and just have knee high boots on with a little heel, I think that would turn me on so much. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. And then fishnets? Oh, don't get me started.
I don't like fishnets.
Oh, you don't?
I'm not a fishnet kind of guy.
You don't like the sea? You don't like birds? You don't like fish?
I don't like fish actually, but no. Yeah.
Just cow and chicken, huh?
fucking stupid.
Land animals.
Yo, I can't, man. Yo. I guess you're not wrong, but still, that's like fucked up.
Alright, what are we talking about today?
I'm allergic to seafood though, so it's not my fault.
Oh, okay, well, that's different then.
I'm actually like mad when I go to Red Lobster and like there's mad shit I can't eat like because
Well, it's Red Lobster, of course.
I know, but I'm saying like I be wishing that I wasn't allergic. Like like that's one thing I wish I could have.
How did you find out you were allergic? You ate fish and
Yeah,
your
I had a
throat
reaction.
closed up?
Yeah, I had a reaction. Whew. And then I went to the doctor and they were like, "Yeah, you need to stay away from seafood because that's a trigger of like." I was like, "Damn." So.
That does suck. I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Yeah.
Seafood can be delicious and nutritious.
So I've heard. You was about to. You look like you was about to start a new topic.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's it, bro.
Sorry. Take it away, Big D.
You know he doesn't like when you say that.
Oh, Big D with the Big D?
It doesn't.
Alright,
It didn't matter.
Lil D with the Lil D.
Like I was saying, so unfortunately I was on IG like this past week, and somebody had passed. Like, he seemed like a cool nigga. I never met him before, but some nigga. His story is crazy. I didn't know him before this, but how he died was some dudes ran up in his house. He was home with, I don't know if his mom was home with him or not. He was our age, like 24.
Wow.
Like some dudes ran up in his crib and he was trying to defend his younger siblings. They shot him. His mom's ran after the niggas that shot him, ended up wrecking her car, survived, and then he died in like his younger siblings' arms or something like that. Like, really
He's the only
sad.
one that died?
Yeah, real sad,
wow.
real sad. Like 24.
Yeah.
Seemed like a cool nigga, So rest in peace to him, but that just made me think about like life and death and stuff like that, and how would you guys want to die? Like, what's a way that you guys like? Cause he died like a hero, So what would you?
Oh, not like the cause of death, like how like he died a martyr.
Yeah.
So like you're saying like I would want to die for like defending someone or like on a plane or something.
No, I'm saying, but like, what's an honorable way you'd be like, you know what, I don't mind.
I think that depends on. As part of that depends on like what you do with your life. Like if you devote your life to helping others and being there for people, I don't think it doesn't matter how you die at that point. At that point, you died with the intention of making everyone else's life around you better. So that you're gonna die more anyway. So I don't think it's more about, I guess, how you die at that particular instance or what you've done in your life that led up to you dying. You were an asshole all your life, but you died peacefully. Like, fuck you, Like, how does this asshole get to die peacefully?
It's always the asshole.
It's always the asshole death. So, with that,
So I'm gonna die peacefully.
so you hope, everyone can.
I'm gonna die peacefully, bro.
Because
Either I'm gonna die young or I'm gonna die peacefully.
How do you think most people die?
How do you think most people die?
Yeah. Like, what's the leading cause of death? It's like heart attack. Is that if you die from a heart attack, is that painful?
They say
It's probably painful, right?
I think they say cancer now, right? Cancer might be the lead, but I feel like cancer.
there's a lot of accidental deaths. Like,
Yeah.
like a lot of accidental overdoses, a lot of car accidents, a lot of
Alright, we kind of getting off the topic.
Sorry.
No, that's right.
I was just talking about death.
What about you, sir? How would you?
I mean, if I wanted, I would like to just have a peaceful day, but like in my sleep or whatever. But
So y'all wouldn't want to die like a hero?
and like older in life.
Nah, it's overrated.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily want to die as a hero, but if the situation called for it and I knew that that's what it took, then I would do what I had to do. But I would want to.
So honorable.
Yeah. I would want to live. You know, why wouldn't you want to keep going? You know what I mean? But if, like I said, if the situation called for it and then people were in danger, especially people I cared about, yeah, I would do what is needed. But if anything, like a death where like a donation like of a kidney or bone marrow or something like that, like if something happened where like after I die, like somebody else can have something that helps them live, I would do that. You know what I mean? So there's that.
Shit, you get into a car accident and they feel like taking a slow roll, a slow stroll to the hospital because they see on your license you're an organ donor. You might end up like that.
Oh yeah.
They do that on purpose?
I'm not gonna say they do that on purpose. That's what they say they do. You know what I mean? I don't know.
They say never become an organ donor because people kill you just for your organ.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
Like you die, you like, oh, I want to donate my organs to science or someone who needs them.
Stupid. You stupid.
Played
Honestly, I want to be cremated. To be perfectly honest with you.
Man, how I'm trying to go out like Tony Montana. I'm trying to go out like, my nigga Scarface.
How did he die? He got shot?
He went out in a blaze of glory.
Say hello to my girlfriend.
Big facts.
That's
Lighting niggas up. I'm taking somebody with me. That's all I know. If I gotta go out like
But that implies that you're gonna be putting yourself in a situation.
No. But I'm saying if I end up, somebody trying to take my life, I'm taking somebody with me. I'm not going down.
I mean, you gotta go down with fight.
He took like 6 niggas with him. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Tony Montana.
Oh,
no, the young dude that got shot. I don't know if he got anybody. I know he caught 3. So.
Caught 3 bullets?
Yeah, unfortunately. So, I imagine in the torso or something. So I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's hard.
Like I heard that like when you get cremated, they can do like different things with your ashes. Like it doesn't just have to go in like an urn or whatever. Like you can get your ashes turned into something else or whatever.
Like what?
I'm sorry. I could just imagine you getting cremated and getting turned into like a vase or something, and you put flowers in it. It's like that vase. Oh man. Oh, shit.
Like okay, on the show Scandal, right? Somebody had died, and they turned their ashes like into like they put it in the bullet or whatever. So then they shot it, and that was like their way of honoring that person.
Man, stupid. I ain't gonna lie. That's some dumb shit. I'm sorry.
Whatever, but
No.
That was how they were like
Because,
honoring
like,
that person or whatever. I don't know.
Because now you telling me every time they shoot, I don't even think bullets work like that fully. Like
I forgot how they said it, but it was like something like that.
So what, did they mix ash with the gunpowder?
I don't know. I forgot. But like I'd have to watch the episode again. But it basically
Because
like,
if it's just pure ash and no gunpowder, I don't even imagine the bullet working.
Maybe they like
Kay's like, I don't
they
know.
like compressed the ash together so it was like one solid lump.
I heard that you can like use the ash to make like a vinyl record or whatever like that. I forgot how it works. Somebody said that.
Oh yeah,
And-
that record, that Fire you listening to, that's my man Kay.
Low key. If that's real, I dead would do that. I would pick like an album that I liked or one of my albums, and it's literally me. Like that to me that's like the perfect essence of myself, and it'd be like it plays forever. Like it's a vinyl record.
That's pretty interesting.
So it's kind of like poetic, kind of corny, but kind of poetic at the same time. Like I would like that if that's real, if that's a real thing.
I'll turn myself into a dildo.
Are you serious?
And have my girl use it for the rest of her
Your
life.
girl's probably gonna be old, nigga.
Yeah,
When you
shit.
die, if you get cremated.
I can still fuck her from the afterlife.
This nigga's crazy. This nigga's dead crazy.
Oh yeah.
Something wrong with this. Something wrong with you, Brandon. Or maybe.
I really didn't think you'd say that. Although it's not surprising. That's the That's
Something
that's
dead
the
wrong
sad
there.
part.
Like, who thinks of this shit?
Yeah.
Thanks for this shit.
What time are we on for this episode? Niggas is talking crazy. Like,
I don't know.
I can't see. Hold on.
I stopped putting the timer on my phone. I was supposed to do that.
It's 23.
Bitch you up, bitch you up, bitch you up, bitch you up.
Alright, my top 5 movies. My top 5 movies.
Top 5 movies.
My top 5 movies are The Lion King, Star Wars Episode 3, Space Jam, The Godfather, Rocky 4. Those are my top 5.
I don't have my top.
Interesting. Top 5.
Boys Know It is an honorable mention.
Top 5 movies. I don't even have, to be honest with you.
I'd probably put it like something like Sicario, Kill Bill.
Sicario's top 5?
Sicario is fire to me.
That's a good movie, but I didn't think it'd be in your top 5.
That shit is fire to me. I feel like that's honestly one of those movies that down the line, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Flat out.
I like the first one more than the second one.
I like both. But Sicario, I can't wait for the third one to come out.
Yeah.
Sicario, what did I say? Sicario, Kill Bill, Super Bad.
Super bad.
Super Bad is
One
one
of
of
the
my
funniest
favorite movies ever. That might
That's
be
the
my
movie
favorite.
where they throw that party, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, that movie was hilarious.
And he got hit by the car. He got hit by the cop.
He was with the cops.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes, that shit is hilarious.
McLovin.
McLovin.
That was a funny ass movie.
Like, why are you 25? And why are you from Hawaii?
Sorry.
Oh man.
So, man, you know how many fucking 25-year-olds?
Right.
Like, no. That shit, I don't know. That's 3 right there. I don't even. I want to say Live by Night, but I don't watch it enough for it to be my favorite. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, with my favorite movies, I try not to watch them a lot because it's like I like to space out the times in between. But I know that I can put it on at any day and be like, yeah, like I'd still enjoy it just the same, like every time.
To me, watching a movie a third, a second, maybe a second time is nice, but a third and fourth time, I just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I like zone out or like get bored, whatever. But watching it the second time through is really nice because I get to see things that didn't come together until
Right.
like I'm watching it the second time. I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. But if I'm watching it again, it's just like, all right, I seen this. Yeah.
When you say Kill Bill, you mean volume 1 and 2 like together, like as one whole thing?
Probably, and probably the same thing for Sicario.
Got it.
I really don't. I don't know the other two. I can't think of any right now. I said Superbad, Kill Bill, Sicario. I'm really trying to think. I can't.
Gotcha.
Trying to think what I have home that I'm like, oh, that's my shit.
Would you put Friday in there?
Oh, Friday is definitely a good one.
It's not one of my top 5, no.
Gotcha.
It's a definitely an honor.
Would you put Menace in there?
Maybe when I was younger, now, nah.
Oh, okay.
Because Menace is just a bunch of black niggas killing each other wildly. Like,
Yeah.
shit was just wild when you think about it. Niggas is literally just killing each other.
I think that's why I never liked it more than Boys in the Hood, because Menace to Society is just like super crazy.
It's not that crazy, but it's realistic. But it's just like,
Yeah, it is realistic, definitely.
It's just like I don't know. That's not one of my top 5. It's a good movie. I fuck with it, but it's not top 5 to me. I'm honestly trying to think right now. I can't give you my other 2.
It's hard. It's a hard choice.
You know what's weird? It's not about like it's not even in my top 5, but just randomly. This is a movie. Jason's Lyric is a movie that like I vaguely.
Oh, man.
It's a movie that I vaguely remember seeing like when I was a kid, and like there were certain parts of the movie that like always stuck with me.
Okay.
But I've never like been in the mood to rewatch it. I don't know why, and it's not even like it makes me uncomfortable, but it's just like I'm always like, yeah, Jason's Lyric. That was a wild movie. And I feel like I was too young like when I saw it, but it was just like.
Jason's Lyric isn't that wild.
Yeah, it's not. But for whatever reason, I never like had the urge to want to rewatch it.
Did his brother kill himself at the end?
I think so. I forgot how it ended.
That nigga was bugging the fuck out.
He was. I remember the pops was bugging out in that movie. Bro carved the girl's name on his arm like that.
I don't remember that.
That's the part that always stuck with me, because the mom's name was Gloria or whatever, and he like cut it into his arm. I was like, yo, what's wrong with this man? Yeah.
I just remember when I saw Jason clapping his brother's pops. That took the whole entire movie to find out that Jason was the one that actually killed him.
Right.
Like, should have just told us that from the beginning.
But you gotta have that twist in there.
Fuck that shit.
You don't like twists?
Just tell me everything up front so I understand the movie. I don't want to. I like movies to play out into the future. I don't want to have to go back and forth and back again.
But that's one of those things where it's like it's revealed to you and you're like, oh, word, that's how it was the whole time.
I really don't care about that. I'd rather a movie build up to what it's gonna become.
Gotcha.
Like, that's just me though.
Yeah. I mean, at a certain point, certain plot twists like become like predictable, where it's like, dang. And then, like you said, sometimes it could just take you out of it. Like, come on, like real. Because certain plot twists are like really whack, and it's just like, damn. Like I would have rather it just stayed the way it was actually going. But yeah.
Well,
I don't like movies that end on cliffhangers. I don't like cliffhangers.
yeah, figure it out. I don't like that either.
I need a movie to end. Like, I personally don't like cliffhangers. It has to work. Like, it has to work where, like, the conclusion to it is coming. Like,
Makes sense.
I saw Final Destination again the other day because I saw the first 3 are on Netflix. I hadn't seen the first.
The first 3 on Netflix.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the first Final Destination in mad long.
I don't think I've ever seen Final Destination.
Is the first one where homie is burnt alive in the house and the other friend slips in the bathroom? Like the water is just like literally going in the cracks of the floor.
That's the first one, but the one with the fire in the house is the second one.
Okay.
Is that kind of like Saw in a way?
No.
Where like people just die and stuff like that?
Yeah, but
it's not set up like
it's just for some reason they avoid death, and ever since then, death is literally just following them around.
But it's funny. Like now that I'm older and rewatching it, it's like it's kind of a dick move for the protagonist to have a premonition about it in the first place, because it's like why have them have the premonition of it just for them to cheat it, just for them to die anyway? Like you know what I mean? Like you're still gonna die, so you just delayed it a little bit longer.
I mean, realistically, if you're able to cheat death, you cheat death. Like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously you'll die one day, but
yeah,
that shit was literally seeking them niggas the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm coming for you, bitch. Like
he said, "Oh y'all think y'all living?"
Y'all niggas is slipping. Nigga slipped in the fucking shower, hit his head. Didn't he hit his head on the fucking thing? On the shower? On the that shit. Like, it's always something. I don't know.
Because he tripped and then
Which
the
one
wire got cut around.
Which one is it? They're in the drive-thru and homie got fucking chopped up by the engine fan. That shit was crazy.
I forgot which one that is. That might be 3 or 4.
Nigga, that shit was crazy. I'm like, oh, niggas left a funeral after dodging death. Niggas was like, nigga, I'm not gonna die. Fuck that shit. Y'all gonna die if y'all keep thinking like that.
Yeah.
Nigga ended up
the deaths in Final Destination 2 are crazy. In Final Destination 1, I think they all died too quick. Like, the deaths, like, one were, like, right after each other, so it's...
But it's, the fucked up thing is about that movie, they all die at the end anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like, that's why it was...
Like, there was one, the nigga was like, yo, we did it, we didn't die, and everything's good, and then niggas on the train, and
they just...
like a head-on collision.
That was Final Destination 3, that blew mine. Like, it's like, okay, so...
What the fuck was the purpose?
That's what I'm saying. That's why, like,
setup,
that's why I'm like, when I got older, it was like, that's kind of whack because no one wins. Like,
I ain't go for. I used to be scared of Final Destination.
I was too.
Yeah. I don't even know why, because it's not even really a scary movie. It's just like.
But that's the
niggas
point.
just
Where
dying.
but that's what makes it scary, because it's like there's no one hunting you. It's literally like
Just death.
Death is just coming for you. Like
Yes.
it's the most scariest because it's
death.
it's natural.
Mm.
No matter what you do, death is on there on the way.
You know my vibes.
We've been talking about death a lot this week.
No, it's a real
Yeah.
thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
You know? Like, yeah. But I think this is the end of this episode.
Yeah, this is a good place to end it.
So,
Yeah. In the comments below, tell us your top 5 movies, top 5 categories if you want. See you tomorrow.